And how's it going, everybody? Just going to explain a little bit about what's been going on around here. It's the sweat from working in here the last couple hours. It's been hot. Yeah, let me explain a little bit. So it's normally so peaceful in here with the dragons. They really are like so peaceful when I'm in here with them. So got a real zen vibe to it. Good dynamite, and I enjoy that a lot. Anytime I'm not feeling right, I can come in here and it's like everything else is gone. This place is magical to me, I guess. I think I kind of dreamt this place when I was a kid, and now it actually exists. Anyway, it says long way, looking good. Long way, Gracie, looking good. But the Zen vibes kind of got disrupted with Konga coming in here because the wintertime, keep him outside as much as I can. He's got front and backyard. He can circle the whole house and do whatever he wants during the summer. But it's got a little cold outside, so I brought him in. I got this doghouse for him, so at least they like to go in there to sleep now. But man, just complete chaos. This guy during the day, just nonstop. I even got him some 5-gallon buckets of water just to push around. He's so strong. I mean, if I didn't use these bricks and boards, he would walk right through the wall. But yeah, I fill up some 5-gallon buckets of water just to let him push around to give him something to do during the day. And he will do that. He'll just push those buckets around. Instead of walking around him, he'll push them around. It's like he's working out, building his muscles before he gets to get back out. It's like he's on the inside right now. He's gonna get out a little bit. There's Wing. Oh, Wing. So yeah, Wing and Gracie both have a little face rub. That happened before I got him. I bought him in the pair. They both had it. They told me she had it. You can see a little bit here. Let's get past that leaf. There. They told me she had it. They didn't tell me he had it, but he had it too. He also has some funky back legs. They didn't tell me about that. But he's great. He's a great pet. Really, really tame and friendly. And she has never been tame. I don't know if it was something that the way she was treated before I got her. I imagine they were both kept in glass, and that's why their faces were like this at some point. But yeah, she's always been wild. Haven't been able to tame her. And when she came here, she actually, the only lizard I ever received that had pooped on the way here. So when I got her out of the bag, that was horrible. She had to be in her own poop. So maybe that's part of the reason why she's afraid of people. She doesn't want to get put back in a bag and stuck in there with her own poop. I don't blame her. Alright. Long way. Did we already look a long way? We did. She's back there. There she is. I'll hold the camera steady for you guys. Yeah, so Konga the Tortoise is the chaos. This place is... I'll bring the camera in here during the day sometime and show you him during the day. He's just non-stop but he goes to bed early. He goes to bed way earlier than these guys. He's crazy for a few hours, and then he goes in his house and goes to sleep, so that's good. There's Richie Blackmore right here. Blackmore. Looking pretty good. Gonna get close to him. The Hydrosaurus microlophus. Just young. I mean, when I got him, he was just like tiny. And yeah, he's getting pretty big, but he's gonna get a lot bigger. Say they're almost the size of an iguana. Well, you know, the size of a spiny-tailed iguana, maybe. Yeah, not as big as a large green iguana or a rock iguana, but pretty dang big. Largest of the Hydrosaurus. He's almost as long as this guy already, but his head's a lot smaller. This guy's such a beautiful water dragon. Water dragons in general are just such an underrated species. I mean, forever you could get these things for cheap. I never had money growing up. I always saw them in the pet stores and wanted them. I finally got my first one when I was in my mid-20s. And she was the greatest pet lizard I had had up to that point. I left the door open and she escaped. But yeah, I just think they're super underrated. Not only are they beautiful, but most of them I think are pretty calm, the ones I've had experience with. Other than Gracie, all of mine are tame. But yeah, the colors and the spikes, and so many of them are mistreated. You see them online or on Craigslist, and their spikes are gone, and they're just only good. None of mine looked this good when I got them. I can show you pictures of all these guys when I figure out how to use the computer, YouTube a little bit better. I'll upload some old pictures I had when I first got them all, and they all look improved. As far as putting on weight and yeah, just being more tame. There's the little baby too. A little bit of concern here. I have to go to the vet. One of the babies, they look like a burn, but I don't really have any lice that are too hot. And I have this one covered, but they can't really burn themselves. I don't know really what he could have burned himself on. Maybe it's not something else. I did treat him with a little betadine and Neosporin. If it doesn't get better, I'm going to have to call the vet and have him check on that guy and hope find out it's not something that can spread to the rest of them or anything like that. The tortoise, actually, he hurt himself under his shell. And it's hard to notice something like that because you don't see that bottom of their shell too often. Even when you pick them up, it's hard to look under their shell. So I actually picked him up and a friend of mine noticed that he had a sore under his shell. So I treated that with betadine and Neosporin and soaked him in some Epsom salts actually a couple times. And because that always helps me. So I'm not even getting him in the camera, sorry. And it seemed to heal up pretty quickly, so I'm hoping that I can treat that little one in a similar way. If not, yeah, I'm going to call it vet because I don't want anything to spread to the rest of them. If it's anything like, I don't know, if it's not a burn or a sore, which is what it looks like. It looks like maybe he scraped himself. I noticed a black spot where the sore is, and I just thought he was shedding skin there, but then when the skin left, it was a sore. So, I don't know if any of you guys know what that could be. Let me know. I could zoom in on it, but it has a little bit of Neosporin on it right now, and it just looks like a glare at the moment. So, and he did just shed, so hopefully it just dries up and scabs over tomorrow and heals up. Good night, Don. These guys are all ready for bed. It's about an hour before bedtime for them. If I'm late, they'll start falling asleep. I put them to bed usually at 8 o'clock. If I come in here at 9, they'll already have their eyes closed. So they're funny. They're on the same schedule as me. I wake up and I'm up a little bit earlier, but I come in here at 8 o'clock and turn the lights on and turn them off at 8 o'clock, and that's another thing that I think makes them great pets. You can see them during the day; they're not hiding from you. They're almost like a wingless bird the way they perch up, and they like to swim too, which is really cool. Anyways, guys, I've been in here working for a couple hours. I'm hot, sweaty. I'm gonna turn this video on. Let me zoom out so you guys can maybe see me. It's hot in here. I'm sweaty. I'm gonna end this video. Please hit the like, share, subscribe, leave a comment. I love hearing from you guys. Now I actually have a few people watching me. I'm happy. Maybe I'll do a little bit more talking if you guys want to hear that. If not, I'll just focus on the animals and leave myself out of the videos. Let me know what you guys want to see, and thanks.